Okay, Wilder, what's the name of your chicken again? Your rooster?
This is Blackjack. He's half silver Seabright, half silver Duckwing Phantom.
Is he a people rooster? Is he a people person?
Yeah, he's real calm and gentle. He likes people. Though I think he likes my dad the best. He likes my dad more than me or anybody. But still, he likes most people and he's real gentle. As long as you're nice to him, he's nice to you.
Does he ever go to sleep while you're holding him?
No, he never does.
He didn't like the sound of that.
He does not like the dog, though.
Has he been to the fair before?
No, actually, this is going to be the first time. He's a real gentle rooster.
So how many chickens do you have that you call your own?
They're all banny chickens. I call my own. They're over here in this pen. These are all me and my dad's, and there's the babies we hatched this year. He might be a father of one of them. We're not sure though. We think that was the father.
These are his babies?
They might be his babies. The only bad part is we do bannies and he can't make much money off of banny eggs because they're about a dime a dozen. So we usually just give them away to family members.
Kind of small.
About this big. Takes about a whole carton or two to make just enough scrambled eggs for our whole family. So
your very first year taking something to the fair. Are you hoping for a trophy of some kind? Or a ribbon?
I want to win first place. I mean, honestly, the chickens up there, they're kind of nasty, but they're boilers. They always are nasty, apparently, to everybody who's ever raised them.
Yeah.
So, I'm not as confident on them, but I'm real confident on him, about him winning. I'm real confident. Just look at these beautiful tail feathers and his beautiful color.
Yeah. So are you going to give him a pep talk before the competition and tell him how to strut his stuff?
Try.
So what do you think about your boy and his chickens?
I'm glad he likes them. I liked chickens a lot when I was a kid, but I wasn't involved like in the fair and stuff like that. But I'm glad he likes them too.
What's he learned by having these chickens?
Well, he's learned a lot of responsibility. He has to feed them and take care of them. When we're not home, he stays at home, and he's the one that comes out and takes care of them in the mornings and makes sure they got everything they need.
So a lot of responsibility?
Yeah.
So Clinton Massey,
Yes.
you're the one that goes with Wilder to the 4-H meetings?
Yeah.
And what do you think this teaches him?
Well, I'm proud of him. He's really stepped up to the plate and done, everything right so far. So he's handling it good, and he's really showed a lot of enthusiasm in the fair and in 4-H. So long as he's enthused, I'll stay enthused.
There you go. All right.
It's funner than it is work.
There you go. That's the best kind of hobby to have, isn't it?
Yeah.
On the Archer Farms near Falcon, you'll find ducks, sheep, beef cattle, dairy cattle, brown Swiss dairy cattle, ducks, a donkey named Jack, and 4-H member Molly Archer. She's taking Thea, her brown Swiss dairy cow, to the fair. She knows a lot about judging dairy cattle. Hey, Molly Archer, what do we look for in a dairy cow?
One of the first things you look for is a long, strong, straight top line, which is this right here. Shows they have a good spine, really strong, and they're not breaking apart in places. Then on brown Swiss, another thing you look for is feet and legs. So what you want is a correct set to her hock. This is your hock right here. You don't want this to be too posty, but you also don't want it to be super sloped. And then you also want a strong, steep pastern right here. So when she walks, it doesn't squish down too much. Another thing that also ties into her top line is her hips and pins. Right here, you want these to be pretty level. She does kind of slope off in her pins, as you can see, but hers aren't too bad. And her throw placement, which is this right here, you want that to be centrally located. So hers could be moved up a little more, to be more central between her hips and her pins.
Does that mean she needs to work out?
No, not much you can do to fix that, but at least you can try. Then on rib, you want to have a long, deep-bodied heifer with lots of sweep and depth of rib. So, and you also want it to be open rib, which you can feel here. She's got some pretty good openness for a heifer. So you can probably fit 2 fingers between your last 2 ribs really comfortably. Another thing on heifers with rib, and cows too, is when you get behind them, you want to see a bunch of springer rib. So that's how much the ribs poke out when you stand a few feet behind them. So if you can see your body right here, that's a really good sign, the springer rib. Yeah.
Nice, Thea. She's like
There's a whole lot more to it than that. But.
She's like a cow supermodel.
Oh yeah.
Have you taken cows to the fair before?
Yes, many times.
How did you do? You have some ribbons?
Oh yeah, I got a lot of ribbons.
What do you do with them?
Right now they're all hanging on my wall or in a box. There's a lot to keep track of. I go to,
Good.
depends on the year, 5 to 10 shows throughout the year. I show from May to November. So, lots of ribbons, lots of places I've traveled to.
Nice. Thea, are you excited to go to the fair? I must say that's a yes. It looked like a half a no. I probably already asked this, but have you taken her to the fair before?
I did last year actually.
How'd she do?
She was reserve junior champion of the Brown Swiss breed.
What's the reserve part mean?
So they pick a grand champion, and then reserve is just like second place.
Well, better luck this year, Thea. You look like a winner
She lost
to
to
me.
one of my other heifers, so I wasn't too disappointed.
Oh, so you came in first and second?
Yeah, I did.
Oh.
Another contest at the fairs are showmanship, which is just how well you present your animal. So they don't judge your animal, they judge you. So that's a fun contest for me.
Yeah, no pressure on you.
Nope. I've done it enough times, doesn't stress me out too much. I enjoy it.
Watch for Molly Archer and Thea and Wilder Buttram and Blackjack at this year's Laclede County Fair.